Hello everybody, Jordan here, the PH is silent. I'm continuing with my Eberron videos as I'm just enjoying the setting so much. It's not a perfect book, but Rising from the Last War has really ignited a love for Eberron in me. I hope to run an Eberron game in the future, at the very least play through the adventure in the book. Today we're talking about Kalashtar, and like most things Eberron, explaining the race opens up more features about the campaign setting. Let's dive in. In short, Kalashtar are humans who long ago fused their souls with spirits from another dimension. This fusion created a new race of people known as the Kalashtar, and from that fusion, a dual mind occurred, the rogue spirit and your own. It doesn't so much talk to you directly, but a Kalashtar gets intuition from their spirit. The history and why these humans merged with spirits is, to me, super interesting and really makes the Kalashtar a unique race to play. There is another plane of existence, another dimension, another reality. It is a psionic place known as Dalcor, the region of dreams. When creatures dream, they connect psychically to Dalcor. Their dreams mold a pocket of reality along the fringes of it. At the center of Dalcor is the Kor Tarai. Kind of like a force, it's a spirit of the ages. This spirit created entities called the Kori, immortal beings that live in Dalcor. Kor Tarai, or Il Lashtavar, as its children call it, is an evil creature and has created a nightmare at the center of Dalcor. Another name for this nightmare is the darkness that dreams, or the dreaming dark. The Kori feed on the psychic energy of dreaming creatures that visit Dalcor in their sleep. Because of the Kalashtar's spirit within, they have unique psionic abilities. It's limited, but they can speak telepathically to others, and they don't dream. The spirit within them has severed their connection to the plane of dreams, and Kalashtar cannot obtain dragon marks. Thousands of years ago, Dalcor and Eberron were connected, and the native creatures of Dalcor could visit Eberron. The Lords of the Dreaming Dark believed that control of Eberron would allow them to control Dalcor. With the two planes connected, the Kori invaded Eberron, specifically Zendrik, to overtake the world. It was the giants who fought back with the help of the dragons. The giants severed the connection between Dalcor and Eberron, but at a great cost. The destruction was complete, and the giant civilization was decimated. Whatever the giants did threw Dalcor off its orbit, and thus Dalcor is permanently out of reach from the material plane. Now, the only way to reach it is through dreams, or psychic projection. The evil Kori seek new ways to influence and work their will on Eberron. Not all Kori are evil, and not all wish to follow the Dreaming Dark. Flash forward to -802 YK, we must leave the continent of Khorvaire and travel to Sarlona, and the nation of Adar. Ancient humans lived here, and Sarlona is considered to be the cradle of humanity. A rebel group of 67 Kori escaped Dalcor, but Jordan, you just said that the Dalcor was cut off from the prime material plane. How in the world did they escape? Well, first of all, thank you for paying attention. And second of all, great question. These 67 Kori merged with the bodies of willing human monks in Adar. This was a fusion of both human and Kori. These specific Kori were hunted and persecuted for their beliefs. They were the first of the Kori to discover a new means to reach the material plane through these human monks. The Kori transformed their physical forms while in the region of dreams into psychic projections that allowed them to possess willing humans. Thus, the first Kalashtar were created. After generations, new Kalashtar are not possessed any longer, but born. A new race that is the unique fusion between Kori and human. The Kori do have their own language, and the word Kalashtar actually means wandering dreams. Kalashtar children are different from other human children. They don't seem to play and laugh, but rather meditate and focus on physical training. To a Kalashtar, growing up is a physical process instead of an emotional or mental one. Your Kori spirit guides you along this path. There is a Kori named Teratai who was foremost among the rebellious thinkers that believed the Dreaming Dark to not be the proper state of being. The Kor Tarai seems to be reborn at intervals. The current interval is darkness, but Teratai hopes the next one will swing the opposite pole and be a heart of light. Teratai urged the Kori to work towards this transformation, but the servants of the dark had no desire to see their reign end. It is believed she was destroyed, but her true fate is unknown. This Kori, this spirit, this idea is the flame in the darkness, the light that pierces shadow and inspires others. To a Kalashtar, the only religion important to them is the path of light. The great light, Ilyana, must be followed to save the world from an eternity of nightmare and evil. Those that follow Ilyana are almost always Kalashtar. Their connection to Dalcor and Eberron, a foot in both worlds, is what allows them to see the larger picture. Kalashtar urge others to become servants of the light, to smite evil where they see it, to be a positive force that will tip the balance of the universe with their small but collective actions of good. Something I think all of us can strive to do in our day-to-day lives. The dark side of this coin, which leads to an excellent Eberron adventure, are the inspired. This is a complex bit of history and deserves its own video, but to give you context, when the first Kalashtar was born, the Dreaming Dark started looking closer at Sarlona. Quarry were sent to manipulate the people of Sarlona into war, and then the chosen of the Quarry would step in as a savior to the people's problems. Centuries of manipulating bloodlines, the inspired were created, hollow vessels for Quarry devoted to the Dreaming Dark to inhabit. These people have a mix of human, elf, and fiendish blood. These inspired are nobles within Redrant society, a nation in Sarlona. Really, the inspired are just puppets for the Quarry to directly manipulate and control parts of Eberron. In this process, they created a religion as one of the means of control. Known as the Path of Inspiration, it's a relatively new religion that many dragons and others who worship living gods are hostile to. The Path of Inspiration challenges the divinity of dragons and is a radical new worldview. The antithesis is the Kalashtar and the Path of Light. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thank you to my patrons for your support. I wish you the best, and let's hope for a fantastic 2020.